I'm going to be completely honest with you. When you see me doing makeup like this, this, or this, it's not how I'm doing professional makeup on clients. Often the reason I'm filming that way is because A, it is just what social media likes to see, visually appealing, it looks more fun. I'm going to show you how to actually apply your base like a professional makeup artist, how I would on myself and on my client, without the clickbait. Things first, we're going to start with some clean hands. Social media seems to have a witch hunt at the moment with makeup artists using their hands to talk, but I promise you, as long as they are clean and sanitised, you're fine. When it comes to skin prep, I'm not going to be applying directly from the tube and using excess of product. I'm going to take my moisturiser or whatever it is that I'm going to use to prep my skin, and I am just going to really gently massage it into the skin. Now we're going to go in with our base, and instead of putting a load of product on the back of my hand and smearing it around the face, I'm actually going to use way less than you think. That will do. And then you're going to prime your brush, and what that means is to really work that product into the brush. This is going to make your product go so much further and avoid you over applying our skin to look flawless but still look like skin. And with a really light hand, we're going to be doing a mixture of buffing and pushing motions, making sure to always blend down the neck. Now for our cream contour and or bronzer, instead of going in and swiping lines and dots all over our face and then spending ages trying to blend that out, we're going to get it in the brush and again work it in the back of our hand. The product is really worked in, and we're just going to apply it really lightly and build it up until we are happy with how it is looking. I'm also going to wipe that in my eye and at my temple, because that will later connect to my nose contour, into my hairline. To keep the pressure of the brush really light. If you press hard, you're going to make your job 10 times harder and disturb all the product underneath. But if you keep your grip really light, you're going to be letting the brush do all the hard work for you. Here's a little tip for baby hairs, especially if you have blonde ones like me. But when warming up the hairline, you're going to want to go in and just brush through to make sure you don't end up with any congealed makeup in there or any kind of orange blotchy line. A common mistake I see is people kind of putting the line here, which is just going to look like a bad foundation match tide line. You really want to be placing it under the jawline and then blending it down, so it's creating so much more depth between your face and your neck. Shadows have to come from somewhere, so always remember to take that jawline contour and blend it up into the back of the neck and behind the ear. Now for the nose and lip contour, same approach, different brush. Something smaller like this, working in that same contour shade, and I like to start my nose contour from here in the eye, so everything flows through the face, and then blend it down. For my nose shape, I actually take the contour onto the bridge of the nose, and I put the product under here, just under and on top of the cupid's bow, and just sweep it under the eye. I take my concealer of choice and a flat brush, put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna carve out my nose contour, conceal my nostril, and then bring it under to about here and up like this. I also like to sculpt under the contour. So letting that sit and rest for a hot minute, I will use my foundation brush just to blend all that out. Granted, this concealer placement is not for all skin types and age groups, but to cover specific concealer techniques, that would be a whole other video. To prevent creasing and have any unnecessary products sit in the skin, I take my ring fingers and I really just push in that product. A blush, same technique again work that into the brush and lightly pop it onto the cheeks. Doing it this way is just going to give you the most plump, glowy, hydrated finish. For setting, where I'm going is going to be outdoors in the daytime, very casual, so I really want to keep this beautiful glassy glow. So I'm just taking my powder, tapping off the excess, waiting until all the cream products are set and dry themselves, and starting at the chin and along the jaw, not powdering the whole face. I'm just going to powder where I know I get shiny or where I've used a particularly creamy product such as concealer, but I'm keeping all of this portion powder free. Powder, it depends on your age, your skin type, where you're going, what look you want. I take my hydrating spray, any glowy finishing spray, and just mist it all over the skin. I'm just going to wait and do the rest of my makeup off camera, but that is the final look. close up on the skin so you can see what it looks like. It from a bit more of a distance.